Lauren Salmon. Lauren tells us what we can expect later on this week. Certainly we know about the heat, Lauren. Of course, we have to be on guard to keep us hydrated as possible. But is there any sort of rain in the forecast?
Well, it looks like, good evening to you, Garfield, and Antigua and Barbuda. What we are seeing right now is that, at least for the next 2 days, the dry conditions will continue and also the hot conditions will continue as well. However, by about Thursday going into Friday, with some conditions that could prevail, including the heat as well, we could very well see some showers around that time. We'll talk about that, and also when we come back from the break, we'll have a look at 2 tropical cyclones that we're tracking at this point in time.
The weather report is brought to you by Leeward.
Welcome back to the ABS weather presentation. Your presenter for tonight, Lauren Salmon. And we'll turn our attention to 2 tropical cyclones that we are tracking at this point in time. Of course, they are not anticipated to affect us here in Antigua and Barbuda outside of a weak pressure gradient that they are creating across the area, which is contributing to the very hot conditions that we are experiencing. But in terms of impacting us, we are not really seeing these tropical cyclones impacting us. This is where they are at this point in time. We'll take a look at Hurricane Umberto at 5 p.m. today. The center of this particular major hurricane was located approximately 265 miles southwest of Bermuda. Again, we are looking at a major hurricane of sustained winds of about 140 miles per hour. Currently, it's moving towards the north-northwest. We expect a more northerly and then an east-northeasterly turn from this particular system. However, the good news is that this is not expected to impact any landmass, and it looks like that will be the case throughout the lifespan of this particular hurricane. We're looking at a second tropical cyclone here. This is Tropical Storm Imelda. Now, at 5 p.m. today, this was located approximately 90 miles north of the Great Abaco Island in the northern Bahamas. Currently, we're looking at sustained winds of about 65 miles per hour. It's currently moving towards the north. Then we expect more of a northeasterly turn and then east-northeasterly turn from this particular system. As it moves over the warm waters of the Western Atlantic over the next 24 hours, we are anticipating that this could very well strengthen into a hurricane. Now, based on what we're seeing at this point in time, it looks like Bermuda could become the target of this particular system as a hurricane. A little bit later, we just have a look at the forecast tracks of both of these tropical cyclones. East of us, all we're looking at is a single tropical wave. There isn't anything that is threatening us at this point in time. We're really not seeing any sort of development into a tropical cyclone. So that is some good news for us. It looks like this tropical wave could get into the northeastern Caribbean around Thursday going into Friday. So around that time, we could possibly see some showers across Antigua and Barbuda. So these are the forecast tracks that we're looking at here for Hurricane Umberto, and we can see that this is really not expected to affect any landmass. Here we have Bermuda, and we're seeing that it is expected to move pretty much away from any landmass. But here we're looking at Tropical Storm Imelda. Again, it is forecast to strengthen into a hurricane, and we can see already that Bermuda is under a hurricane watch. So it looks like this could very well impact Bermuda as a hurricane. Across the northeastern Caribbean, what we're seeing right now is just a lot of dry air that is sitting over the northeastern Caribbean, and hence we continue to see a limitation of shower activity. This will pretty much be the trend over the next 24 hours as the dry air continues to sit over the northeastern Caribbean. Again, by about Thursday going into Friday, that tropical wave, albeit not a very strong tropical wave, could very well get into our area and could bring us some showers across Antigua, Barbuda, and the northeastern Caribbean in general. So this is what we're looking at across Antigua and Barbuda tonight. Mostly fair skies with a 10% chance or slight chance of showers. Our overnight low will drop to about 23 degrees Celsius or 73 degrees Fahrenheit. Tomorrow, partly sunny skies with a 30% or low chance of showers. Sunrise time tomorrow will be at 5:57. Looking at the afternoon hours, partly cloudy skies will prevail. The chances of showers will remain low or just about 30%, but our temperature high is expected to get up to about 34 degrees Celsius or 93 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're expecting another hot day tomorrow. And looking at what we call the heat index or the feels-like temperature, it could possibly feel like 38 degrees Celsius tomorrow. Sunset time will be at 5:56. Looking at the 4-day forecast, well, over the next 2 days, we're not seeing much in terms of showers for us. A low chance of showers tomorrow, a moderate chance of brief passing showers during the afternoon on Wednesday. But on Thursday and Friday, this is the time that we expect the wave to move into our area. Again, it's not a very strong tropical wave. However, with a little bit of moisture and instability, in addition, we're looking at the light winds and the hot conditions that are expected tomorrow. As we can see, not on tomorrow, but on Thursday and Friday, as we can see here, temperature high are expected to get up to about 35 degrees Celsius or 95 degrees Fahrenheit. And because the winds are expected to be quite light around this time, we are also anticipating a heat index or feels-like temperature somewhere in the low 40s. So very hot conditions are expected for Thursday and Friday. But on the other hand, we are also expecting some showers around as well due to that tropical wave. Here we're looking at a 70% chance or high chance of showers. This is what we are anticipating in terms of the sea conditions. Safe seas for the next 3 days. But on Friday, there is a high surf warning that is likely to be issued for Antigua and Barbuda. We can see here that swells are likely to get up to about 8 feet. And so we're expecting some dangerous surfs, particularly on the eastern and northern coastlines of Antigua and also Barbuda. Well, that's it for the weather for tonight. Garfield?
Thank you so much, Lawrence. So 35 degrees Celsius around about Thursday and Friday. That's sweltering. 34, not much difference between tomorrow and on Wednesday, of course, 34. So, of course, we keep encouraging everyone to keep hydrated, right?
Indeed. That's the message right now. Continue to hydrate. And for those who may be working on the outside, try as much as possible to reduce your exertion.
All right, very, very sage advice as ever. Thank you so much, Lawrence Salmon with the Met Office, ensuring that we are weather headquarters. When the weather is news, trust us for regular and timely updates. Lawrence and his colleagues at the Met Office ensure that happens.